Hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about stuff. If you've watched this channel before, if you've ever paid attention to the channel, you've noticed there's a gigantic trend that we constantly have, that we constantly go through all the time. It is rich people buying crypto. Yeah, if you've ever watched any of my other videos, especially from earlier in the channel, there is always a very gigantic trend where we find out that a number of very wealthy individuals, usually owning companies that are worth billions and or trillions of dollars, seemingly announce their foray into the cryptocurrency space. One of the more interesting things is that this continues to happen. This is not a once-in-a-lifetime trend. There are multiple companies who are always getting into the cryptocurrency space. However, it's simply because of the cryptocurrency market is currently down. One of my biggest annoyances is that many people find out or feel that when cryptocurrency prices are low that they should not be getting into the market. This is not investment advice. It is simply a matter of fact that as prices go lower, many people don't usually see the value in an asset that was previously sky high in price before. And as such, whenever prices are low, or even sometimes when prices are pretty high, we tend to get indications that there are certain companies who are announcing that they are getting into or have already been in the cryptocurrency space for some time. And continuing with that theme, there is a company called Franklin Tempelton. Okay, sure, why not? Who have announced that they are going to be getting into the cryptocurrency slash Bitcoin space. They find cryptocurrencies quite interesting, quite fantastic, and actually have been in the cryptocurrency market for a very long time. Why is this interesting? Because over the course of the last couple of years, and I would even go back as far as 2016, 2013, 2014, we've heard from a large number of companies, not necessarily Franklin Tempelton, who have announced that cryptocurrencies were terrible, horrible, they would never touch them. There's no market for cryptocurrencies. No one is in that market. And then later on, years later, they announced that they are actively buying and have been buying cryptocurrencies for a number of years. The head of Franklin Templeton actually announced that the company finds not only Bitcoin, but also a number of other cryptocurrencies to be quite interesting. They have not named any of the coins per se, but they said that they've been looking into the cryptocurrency space since around 2021, another fantastic year for the cryptocurrency space, because usually, especially when prices are doing pretty well for us in the cryptocurrency market, there's usually always a couple of companies who are telling us that the cryptocurrency space is not going to continue to do very well. The head of Franklin Templeton announced that she feels as if that a large number of people continue to fixate on Bitcoin. She thinks that Bitcoin is great and wonderful and fantastic. However, they announced that they have a number of multi-coin portfolios and that they are investing in many different altcoins. I think I also forgot to mention, this is a $1.5 trillion company. For those of you who have not watched the other videos, I'm ashamed of you because you should have been watching them before. There are a number of companies who are, only worth a couple $1 billion who have announced that they own a dramatic amount of Bitcoin, MicroStrategy being one of them, and that I believe that one company alone owns around 140,000 Bitcoin. That is 140,000. This is fascinating because there are only 21 million Bitcoin. A lot of other companies who have come out publicly to announce that they are getting into the cryptocurrency space usually tend to no longer tell us exactly how many Bitcoin that they have, because I think that would set off far too many alarms within the cryptocurrency space. A lot of times when we hear these numbers, I tend to make sure that I make a video because I do not want to hear from anyone that they did not know that this was happening. This is one of the major figure points that I've noticed over the course of the last couple of years, having two cryptocurrency, more or less, YouTube channels where very important information will come out. A large number of people will ignore the information. 2 years pass by, the cryptocurrency market is skyrocketing, and people go, well, how are we supposed to have known that there was a huge amount of companies getting into the cryptocurrency space and were buying up tons of cryptocurrencies? And this is exactly why I make these videos, because they're very important. I want all of you to understand that this information is free on the internet. I compile it into a nice little video and then give it all to you to make sure that you understand that this is no longer just a market that is for us. This is no longer a market years ago that was just for nerds or tech people. There are huge conglomerate corporations worth millions and billions and trillions that are actively buying up cryptocurrencies. There are a number of countries who are buying up cryptocurrencies. If you've been paying attention along to the channel, you can also Google it. You can find it. This is very, information that is definitely out there. So a lot of times when people do hear that there is another company getting into the cryptocurrency space, they tend to go, well, the prices are down. For those of you who've never seen, there are a large number of companies, and also the NASDAQ and Fidelity and BlackRock and the New York Stock Exchange and MicroStrategy, who have all announced that they believe that Bitcoin at some point is going to hit $1 million per coin. Now, which is more exciting and enticing and amazing for a company? To buy Bitcoin when it is $70,000, or waiting until it falls back down to $16,000 US? Which one is more important to a company when it comes to being able to accumulate more Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies? And I always still find it very weird that tons of people don't invest in the cryptocurrency space whenever prices are down. The head of, what is it called? Winkleton? Franklin Tempelton, I was halfway close, said that on the same exact topic. She was asked why they're now getting into the cryptocurrency space. She said that a lot of other institutions are doing the exact same thing. She said, and I quote, "I know they're not worried about the price. They salivate at low prices. If you've seen Bitcoin go to $69,000 US, you see it at $15,000. $69,000 can happen again." That's one of my main mantras when it comes to investing in the cryptocurrency space, or even in the VV NFT space. I see prices very low. I've been here for a number of cycles. I inherently understand that we are in a very particular position to be in the cryptocurrency space, to actively have cryptocurrency news, and to hear nearly on a daily basis that there are going to be a large number of companies who are already actively buying up cryptocurrencies, who are actively buying Bitcoin. The idea of a country, nonetheless, like 10 of them right now, who are actively in the cryptocurrency space, who are buying up Bitcoin, who are minting and mining Bitcoin. You can Google that one as well. There are at least a dozen, two dozen? I know, dozen, it's two of them. Companies out there who have actively told us that they are buying huge amounts of Bitcoin. Once again, yeah, I want to make sure that everyone out there knows and understands that all of this stuff is actually happening. We get news like this all the time. But I don't want to hear from anyone during the bull run of 2024 and 2025 that they didn't know. I don't want to hear that I should have bought when prices are lower. Once again, not financial advice. It is more of a, if you are in the cryptocurrency space and you believe in the cryptocurrency market having the 4-year cycles, you more than likely know exactly what's coming. Yeah, that's it. That's the video. It is literally here for me to tell you what you might have missed, and now you no longer have an excuse to say that you did not know before. I explicitly hope that you are having a great day. Hope you're having a great morning, great afternoon, or great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching, listening, liking, commenting, and or supporting. And that's another company worth $1.5 trillion. Who've announced that they are not only into Bitcoin, but into cryptocurrency altcoins as well. And I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.